So here's a quick update on what I've been doing lately. Some works in progress. I have got so many things started and not finished, and so much going on in my brain. I'm really having trouble keeping up with everything. I'm a little scatterbrained right now, and I think this happens at about this time of year every year, because I'm kind of, I don't know. I don't have any holiday stress. You know, we don't buy and exchange gifts. We do for the kids, but there's only a couple of kids left in the family now. Everyone's gotten old, so that's not a big deal. I don't know what it is. I just get this weirdness at the end of the year. And also, it probably has to do with thinking about next year, too, because I have some ideas that I want to do for next year, and they're cluttering my brain, and, you know, I'm just having trouble focusing. And I can't remember if I showed this or not, so I'm going to show it again real quick. I'm hoping maybe by the time I get this video uploaded that I will have these in the Etsy shop, but there's just no guarantee. We'll see. This is a journal that I made out of a kit that I'm going to have available on Etsy. I think there'll be only 9 or 10 of them, but these are really good kits. This is 100% made from the stuff included in the kit, and they're all very similar. They'll have, you know, a few differences, but they have the same basic elements. And I mean, you can get quite a heck of a junk journal out of that kit. Oh, that's attached. So, you know, lots of stuff to make tabs and fold-outs, and lots of envelopes to hold things, and sticky notes, and weirdness. So, this is going to be a really good kit if I can ever get on the stick and get... The problem is, what I drag my feet on is taking the pictures to upload, because, you know, they need to be good pictures, and that's just a process, and it's not a process that I like. So I drag my feet on it, and this is where I am, because they're all like packaged up and ready to go. I just need a way to tell people about them. It doesn't require so much effort on my part, because I really don't like effort. Oh, that's part of that tag. So yeah, this has got some good stuff in it. And someday, you too might be able to purchase one of these. Maybe. So that's what I've been working on. I have been working on Barbie, and it looks to me like she just lost some sequins. I'm going to have to look at that. I've already have to do a repair job. Well, I didn't put them on very good to begin with, because I had some glue issues. But I used GS Hypo Cement. Not ideal, but I needed something with a little fine line so that I could draw swirls, because, you know, I wanted her to be, I mean, she's just almost Michael Jackson here with these sequins and things. So yeah, I'll have to do a little repair on her, but I got her dress cleaned up and embellished, and got rid of that weird stuff that was on the lining, and I couldn't remove it all without taking the hem out, so I just put purple sequins over it to hide it. And then, oh, she did get a dye job. You know, I bought those markers, and you can color hair with markers. One was alcohol-based. It was a trio, Electroset marker, and the other one, I don't even know what kind it was, but it worked. So she's kind of got my hair. She's got kind of the brown and the red with the blonde in front. And I also figured out here, you know, 40 years too late, how to curl her hair and get it to hold a curl, because, you know, you can't really put that synthetic hair around a curling iron because it melts. But yeah, I got that figured out. I'm going to have to redo it, because I did it first and then colored, which was not the right order to do things. But anyway, she's coming along. She's happening. She's my 50th birthday Barbie. And she's got a little throwback style here, probably to the 80s, and I have more plans for her, so I'll keep working on her. Oh, y'all are not going to be happy about this, because I'm not happy about it. Okay, I did the serial fusing background page in here, remember this one? And then I ended up actually finishing it out, making it into a journal page. It just kind of came together. It wasn't really, you know, I didn't plan to finish it out because I liked it like it was. But it happened, and so I watercolored, you know, twinkle toed these flowers that I drew and cut out. I filmed the whole thing and lost the footage. You know what? There was a day a couple weeks ago when I completely deleted the recording of a live broadcast, and I think that same day I deleted this whole video. It was clearly just a terrible day for me to be on the computer. I lost a lot of good footage that day. But what can I do? It's gone. Whatever. So yeah, I'll have to demonstrate that at another time. But this is the finished page with the serial fused background, so you can see that they do make a lovely background for a journal page. So that's what that's about. And this I pulled out of an old journal like 20 years ago. Okay, clearly I was having some issues back then. But I loved this page. I love it, and I wanted to put it in here, so I'm gonna do that. And the only other things I'm working on my thank you gifts for my patron saints, and that's what I think of them as in my head, and those are the awesome people who have pledged support over on Patreon. And if you pledge at certain level, you can give $1. You know, you don't get a reward for the lower levels. I don't have anything set up for that. But $5 and up, you'll get a little reward. You know, nothing big, but just a little something. And I really wanted them to be handmade somethings. You know, it's easy to do a digital download, or it would be if I had a lot of digital downloads to do. But I don't, so I'm making things. And I'm very excited about it. I have a couple of journals to make. Well, actually, I think just one that I need to make to send. But I want to have a couple others made up to have on hand, because those are some of the higher level rewards. And I'm thinking about doing this journal, and it's just different dyed watercolored pages and made into a journal. And I love this because it's so colorful and pretty. I mean, I guess technically it's not a classic junk journal, but it is kind of a junk journal because this is a sheet of scrapbook paper, 12 by 12 scrapbook paper. That's what I made it out of, and then the dictionary pages and notepads. So yeah, it's a junk journal. It's just a painted junk journal. So I think this is going to be one of my Patreon rewards, and then everybody gets a card, a thank you card. So I've been making some different cards, and you know, some of them, like this, I just love. I love these. That might just be the whole card, or I might put one of my flowers on them. I'm just not sure. I just really like this, and I used up all of my scraps that I've been complaining about that are getting too big. Yeah, I glued them to a piece of cardstock and then just traced or drew designs, and then just, this is embossing powder over the whole thing to where it's that kind of, you know, enameled texture, bumpy look is all that is. So, yeah, these are just the beginnings of the thank you cards that my patron saints will be receiving. Some I haven't quite got that far yet. That's candy wrappers. I think Blue Jean gave me those. And some I watercolored over the collaged papers to give it a cohesive color theme. I'll probably put some of my flowers on top of these. And I tried drawing circles on them, didn't like it so much, but I do like these. That is all I have for my works in progress, and I'm going to try to organize my thoughts. I have some really fun ideas for next year if I can just, you know, get it together to make them happen. So I'll let you know as soon as I can flesh that out. But for now, the end.